Once in a small town, there lived a man named Dave who prided himself on being the world's best barbecue chef. Every Saturday, he hosted a cookout for his friends, showcasing his secret recipe ribs. The only problem? He couldn't quite remember the recipe. One sunny Saturday, as his friends gathered, Dave decided to wing it. He mixed together every spice he could find, adding a splash of what he thought was soy sauce but was actually a bottle of hot sauce left over from last summer. Unbeknownst to him, his neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, had taken up a new hobby, chili pepper growing. She had gifted him an enormous bag of the hottest peppers around. With a shrug, Dave tossed in a handful, thinking it would give his ribs a kick. As the ribs cooked, a mouth-watering aroma filled the air. His friends arrived, eagerly anticipating their weekly feast. Little did they know, disaster was brewing. When it was time to eat, Dave proudly served his ribs, oblivious to the heat building in his own mouth. The first bite was a triumphant cheer, but soon, one by one, his friends turned into fire-breathing dragons. Eyes watered, faces turned red, and before long, they were guzzling down gallons of water, desperate for relief. Amidst the chaos, Dave took a big bite, oblivious to the commotion. He chewed, swallowed, and then erupted in a coughing fit. "These are the best ribs ever," he wheezed, just as his friends dove for the nearest milk jug. From that day on, Dave's cookouts became legendary, not for the food, but for the laughter and spontaneous pepper challenges that followed. He never did remember the secret recipe, but he had a blast igniting fiery fun every Saturday.